All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our very final sessions. Okay. For this trimesters. So before we start, could you please sign in your attendance, and please bear in mind that this session is recorded, yeah, and I need to get your consent in order for me to record these sessions. All right. Uh, okay, so since that today is the last class, so I can see currently we have very least participants, but still I will still proceed with the lecture because we still have one more topic resume. All right. So before we discuss on our final topic for today. So let's just recap what we have learned throughout from week one until week 13. So you have to understand that this paper is not meant for you to become businessman or neither entrepreneurs. It just help you to understand the process, meaning that on the entrepreneurial process. So from this syllabus, or for on in this subject. So you are learning on four stages of entrepreneurial process. So first process or first stage, so you are actually learning on the introduction. So whereby under the introduction, it's much more looking at your interest, whether you would like or do not want to become entrepreneurs, or having the interest being entrepreneurs or not. So let's say you have the interest or whatever it takes to become entrepreneurs under this introduction. So we move on to the second stage, whereby whenever you have the interest, so of course you need to develop something. You need to offer something. So that's why in this stage, so you basically you will be learning the recognizing opportunity, how to identify the opportunities, and also generating ideas. So that's why we already learned on the three ways of identifying opportunity. So first way is by observing the trend, whereby we look on four aspects, such as economy factors, until the governments and governments regulation, political and governments regulations. All right. So right after that, we are looking on solving problem, whereby you guys need to identify what actually problems the people are facing, and how are you going to solve the problem, and how it can give impact to your startup. So means that when you are providing a problem, you are offering something to them. So means that you are offering opportunity, you are actually looking at opportunity as someone else or people's problem. And last but not least, you also need to identify the gap or the differences, or something that is not being offered yet, in the marketplace. So means that even though like sometimes the product is already been offered, the service being offered, but somehow the customers still want to have maybe like custom product from the existing product, right? Maybe they want to have like different taste, different shape, different sizes, or whatsoever things that the customers are required, that is not being offered yet in the marketplace, right? So that is how you identify problem. And then we also look on how entrepreneurs success um at recognizing opportunities. So whereby we already learn from the prior industries experience till to the creativities process. All right. So right after that, okay, we also learn okay on how you generate ideas. Okay, so you guys okay already learned on brainstorming, okay, focus group, okay, secondary research, okay, such as internet and library, okay, research. All right. You also learn on day to days, okay, research, okay, and also okay coming up with the customers okay advisory board. Okay, so that one okay is much more on hands-on on the primaries okay data, okay, gaining the primaries okay data. Okay, so you already learn okay on that. So right after that, okay, in order whenever you already recognize okay the opportunity and ideas, okay, so you guys okay need to do what? So you guys can need to determine whether okay the ideas okay is worthwhile okay to pursue okay or not. So that's why later on okay you are learning on the feasibility analysis. So you guys already know okay you need to conduct four components okay and need to make sure okay they are all fine. Okay, so if one of them okay or two of them okay or if any one of the component okay is not doing well, okay, so you need to look back okay what went wrong. You cannot like proceed to another round. Because why? Because you have to understand the preliminary round okay wherever you have okay the problem, okay, it means that okay whenever you go to another round okay you will face okay many okay obstacle or problem. And you have to understand okay even though okay the preliminary round okay you manage to overcome it, it doesn't mean that you will manage okay to have no issue or problem okay when you go to another round. Okay, so you have to understand okay the preliminary round okay is to reduce okay the risk okay in the first place, because you are testing the surface okay of the opportunity or any kind okay business that you want okay to venture. So that's why okay it's important okay for you to run okay the feasibility okay analysis. So there are four component. Okay, so the product or the service, okay, and then okay you need to look on the industry attractiveness okay and also the target market attractiveness. Okay, right after that you need to look okay among your team members, so means that okay your organization's okay feasibility. Okay, and also okay you need to look also at your financial okay status. So that's why okay we need to run also on the financial feasibility analysis, where you need to look okay do you have sufficient okay amount okay to start okay your business or your startup. Okay, and then whenever we talk about the financial okay you need to do the comparisons okay with other similar business or your competitors. Okay, and then okay you need to look on overall attractiveness of financial okay in your ventures. All right, so once okay it's done, okay, so of course okay you guys okay need to do another okay investigation or research or in-depth research. So that's why we learn on the industry's okay analysis. Okay, so under the industry's analysis, we already learned on five okay forces. Okay, namely okay the threat of the substitutes, right? The threat of new entrants, right? The competition okay between the existing competitors, and then the bargaining power of buyers or your customers, and also the bargaining power of your seller or your suppliers okay as well. So the reason why you want to learn okay all of these industries okay analysis, because you want to determine what you can do or what you need to avoid okay to do. Okay, because like sometimes okay even though the industry looks so attractive okay, but it doesn't mean okay that you are fit enough okay to be okay in that particular okay industries or particular area. So whenever you understand okay the industries okay you know okay the area that you want to focus, the thing that you can offer okay to the marketplace. So once okay you already like understand okay the attractiveness of the industries okay the thing that you want to do, so of course okay you already know okay who will be your customers, okay, who will be your target okay market, and what kind of thing that you want okay to offer. So in this case okay you need to run okay to conduct the competitive okay analysis, okay, whereby you need to have a detailed study about your competitors. All right, so how you going to obtain the information? So of course okay through ethical ways such as attending conference, buy their products, and perhaps ask your customers why they prefer your competitors product instead of your product. Read the articles, journals, set up Google's alert, Yahoo alerts, or anything that you can get the information ethically about your competitors. So when you have these information, or somehow we call it um competitive, no, I can't remember the other word, competitive intelligence. So you need to prepare a competitive analysis script, so whereby it's kind of table for you to look on the comparison between you and your competitors. And in the end, you need to make decision on how you're going to strategize by looking on the thing that you have and the thing that you don't have, and the thing the competitive have and the thing that the competitive do not so you need to do the decision right after that. All right, so apart than that, when you have all this information, so of course you need to run on the business model, the more in-depth strategy. So actually business model is a diagram of how you're going to compete in the marketplace. So you're using all the elements inside it, through your customers, your suppliers, and then you have to include your core strategies, your resources, and many others, in order to make it works. So that's why when I look like some of you when submitting your group assignment, I do not know, even though I already like emphasize many times that the business model is a diagram, but I still couldn't see like some of you providing the diagram. So that's why like some of you having certain part of the assignment, having good writing, but when it comes to the business model, I have no choice to give list mark, because there's no diagram, even though you have lengthy explanation, because you have to remember business model is more on the diagram, because I want to see the diagram how it looks like, basically. All right. So so right after that, I forgot to mention on the second stage, we also look on the business plan. So basically what you guys did in your written assignment, group written assignment, is basically preparing business plan or business proposal. Moving on to third stage. So once you already developed a good idea, so you need to execute into fully functioning firm. So that's why we learn on building uh, f- uh ethicals and legals foundation. So why we say foundation or fundamental, because you have to understand the process of this studies is much more emphasized on the startup. So that's why we just talk on the legal and ethical foundation. So there are basically six component that we learn. Sometimes certain startup do not need to have all these six basic components. Some of them maybe require three up to four uh components. So it depends on your startup as well. But mostly startup usually have these six component. So they are what on establish strong ethical culture. So I believe I already like explain in detail on the strong ethical culture. So how to establish strong ethical culture. All right. And then we also learn on selecting the lawyers or the attorneys. And then we also look on the drafting founders agreement. And we also discuss on how to avoid confrontation or litigations. So litigation is not only between you and your other business partners. It involve also your suppliers, your customers, with the authorities, with the governments, who else, with other stakeholders, and with many people, basically. All right, so that's why you need to learn on how to avoid on the the litigation. All right, and then what we learn on how to obtain license and permit. So license is the authorization for you to do the business, while permit is to look, okay, whether you have follow, okay, certain rules and regulation, okay, set, okay, by the authorities or local authorities or locals, okay, government, whether you have fulfilled um or on their regulations, okay, or not. So different, okay, state like in Malaysia also, they will also have, okay, different, okay, permits, okay. So you have to look or check, okay, on the respective, okay, states, okay, as well. Okay, so last but not least, okay, under ethical and legal foundation, so we also learn on type of business ownership. So basically, we learn, okay, more on three type of business ownership. So I believe you guys already understand what is sole proprietorship, what is partnership, okay, and what is also corporation. Right, so corporation divided, okay, into two. First is a private limited company, and also, okay, limited company or berhad company. And you also know, okay, that whenever you start the business, okay, you will never start with, okay, by berhad company, because you have to start, okay, by senior berhad company, because berhad company, okay, you need to fulfill all the requirement, okay, and need, okay, to submit, okay, all your documentation, okay, to respective body to approve, okay, whether you can list your company, okay, in the stock exchange, okay, or not. So like in Malaysia, we have, okay, security commissions, okay, to look at, and others, okay, respective body, okay, to decide, okay, the value of your company shares, okay, basically. All right. So while on the partnership also, we also know, okay, that there are two kind of partnership, okay, which is, okay, general partnership and also limited partnership. You also know, okay, the consideration, okay, if you want to set up, okay, this kind of company, so you have to look on the four aspect: the cost itself, okay, how you can protect, okay, your personal asset, okay, or your liability, okay, and then, okay, you have to consider on the tax wise, not wife like wise, okay, whether you want to opt, okay, single taxation or double taxation. And last but not least, okay, you have, okay, to look on the numbers of participants, okay, that will be in your ventures, okay, basically. Right. Right after that, okay, we also learn on the new ventures team. Okay, so new ventures team, okay, it comprises, okay, of all elements, okay, which include, okay, the founders, okay, include of your employees, all right, board of directors, board of advisors, okay, what else? Lenders and investors, okay, and others, okay, professionals such as accountant, lawyers, company secretaries, okay, business consultant, etc., etc. All right. So you have to understand, okay, starting the new venture, all these element, okay, they will not come at one shot, okay, so they come stage, okay, by stage, as your companies, okay, grow, okay, that you will have, okay, more, okay, element inside it, okay, such as so the employees, okay, the directors, okay, the advisors, okay, the lenders and investors, they come, okay, stage, okay, by stage. And you have to understand, okay, whenever we talk about the new ventures team, okay, the probability of failure, okay, of new venture sim, okay, is quite high, because there are two reasons, okay, why, okay, they fail: because they cannot adapt, okay, their new rules, okay, as a as the business, okay, owner or business, okay, startup, okay. And number two, because the lacking reputation, okay, and track record, because you're still new. So that's why, okay, you have nothing, okay, to prove, okay. So that's why, okay, people, okay, have, okay, adopt, okay, towards, okay, your company or your business, okay, as well. All right. And then, okay, on the what else, okay, okay. And then, in order to overcome, okay, this, okay, new ventures team, okay, the problem of new ventures team, so of course, you have to look, okay, uh on a good, okay, management team. So that's why, okay, you need to have, okay, good manpowers, okay, um to lead, okay, your companies, okay, and also, okay, to become the world class, okay, management team. So this is how the or the way, okay, to overcome, okay, this kind, okay, of failure. So that's why, okay, you need to have talented people, okay, skillful, okay, people, okay, inside it, Okay, not only you, but of course, okay, all others, okay, elements, okay, means, okay, strength, okay, of all the ventures team. All right. So right after that, okay, we also learn on getting, okay, funding, okay, and financing. So you also learn, okay, we not only gain, okay, financing, okay, from banks, okay, or we call debt financing. We also, okay, can gain, okay, from others, okay, various, okay, sources, okay, such as your personal, okay, saving, okay, friends and family, okay, or perhaps you can opt, okay, equity funding such as business angel, venture capitals, okay. And if you already like grow or develop company well, okay, you can also opt, okay, on initial public, okay, offering, okay, as well. And also, okay, at the same time, okay, you can consider other creative method, okay, such as, okay, leasing, or maybe throughout, okay, getting special grant, okay, from the government, okay, especially like in Malaysia, we have like so many government grant, okay, that can give, okay, to all, mostly not all, to mostly, okay, startup company, especially on the high tech, okay, company, or maybe like on the technology companies. All right. So that's it, okay, for stage, okay, 3. So stage 4, okay, the most difficult or most challenging, okay, of entrepreneurial process, okay, is how to sustain or manage it to grow. Okay, so that's why, okay, we learn on the strategy, okay, more strategy on the unique marketing issue, whereby you need to how to differentiate yourself, okay, from others. So means that, okay, you need to position, okay, yourself, okay, even though your product offering is almost similar to your competitors. So in order for you, okay, to sustain, to make sure that you are relevant, so that's why, okay, you need to do something, position yourself. So that's why, okay, we learn on the positioning, okay, we learn, okay, coming up, okay, with the tagline or slogan, okay, the first way. And then we also learn on the selling benefits, okay, rather than features. All right, so I think I already like explained, okay, you guys get in much detail, so I just like recap, okay, what we have learned. Okay, so even though we don't have, okay, final examination, so I hope, okay, you gain something, okay, from uh this, okay, class, okay, the whole, okay, class, okay, somehow. Okay, so where was I just now? On okay, I already like forgot. Okay, or on the selling benefits, okay, rather than features, okay. And then, okay, on establishing, okay, the brand, okay, so I already like discuss, okay, details, okay, on the brand, okay. And then, okay, coming up with marketing mix, okay, whereby, okay, we discuss, okay, basic things, okay, about the 4 P's, okay, on the product, okay, price, okay, promotions, okay, and also on place, or how you going to distribute, okay, your product, okay, or your service, okay, somehow. So right after that, okay, we discuss on the importance, okay, of having, okay, intellectual property. So you guys know what is intellectual property. It's something that you cannot touch or intangible, but somehow when people look at it, okay, they find out, okay, that the intellectual property has, okay, the value. So that's why like people are struggling, okay, protecting their logo, their company's logo, the brand names, okay, the company's name, okay, because, okay, somehow, okay, even though you cannot touch, okay, all those things, okay, it still have, okay, value, okay, on it. Okay, so that's why, okay, they are willing, okay, to take legal actions, okay, for those, okay, who are violating, okay, the intellectual property. So under the intellectual property, we also learn there are 4 kind of intellectual property. So we learn about patent, we learn about trademark, we learn about copyright, and we also learn about the trade, okay, secret, okay, as well. So you guys do not need to confuse, okay, even though whenever you see, okay, all these, okay, intellectual property, because like somehow, okay, that one product, okay, it might consist, okay, of all type of the intellectual property that I mentioned, okay, just now, like patent, trademark, okay, the copyright, okay, and also, okay, the trade secret, okay, as well, because, okay, it has, okay, all the elements, okay, most, okay, of the product. So it's quite difficult to see that one product that only have, okay, that one kind, okay, of intellectual property, but every of the product, okay, has, okay, all type, okay, of the intellectual, okay, property. Okay. So now, okay, we move on, okay, to challenges of growth. So I think like last week I already like discussed on the challenges, okay, of growth. The what kind of thing that you need to prepare, okay, when facing, okay, growth, okay, appreciate, okay, of growth, okay, itself, because it's natural. Okay, and then, okay, stay committed, okay, with your own, okay, strategy or your main, okay, business, because we never know, okay, if others businesses, okay, fail. Okay, if you want to venture others businesses, okay, and if fail, you can come back, okay, to your original, okay, business. And of course, okay, you need to plan, okay, for your, okay, growth, okay, as well, short term, medium term, okay, or long term. Okay, and then we also discuss, okay, six reason why firms, okay, wants to grow. Okay, we already discuss, okay, from the economy of scale, okay, to retaining, okay, talented, okay, employees or good, okay, employees. So we also learn, okay, on stages, okay, of growth, five stages, okay, of growth, starting from the introduction till to declining, okay, stage. And then, okay, we move on, okay, to what makes, okay, the companies facing, okay, issues or problem, okay, to grow. We also learn, okay, on the managerial capacity problem. We focus more because on the human capacity, because it's very, very, okay, expensive, okay, actually to recruit, okay, manpower. Okay, and also, okay, apart than expensive, okay, we have, okay, issues like the required skill, whether they have the required skills, whether they can socialize, okay, and work together as a team. Okay, whether you recruit them and put them, okay, in a proper place, okay, means that, okay, on the adverse selection. And perhaps, okay, you have to know, okay, the issues, okay, whether your objective, your company's objective, okay, or your company's goals, okay, and the employees goals, okay, is aligned, okay, together. Okay, so that's are the managerials, okay, issues. Okay, uh, because it involves, okay, manpower or human. All right. And other than that, on day-to-day, okay, challenges, okay, we discuss on the cash flow issues, okay, the price, okay, stability, the qualities controls, okay, and also, okay, capitals, okay, constraint, okay, as well. All right. And then, okay, last week, okay, we learned on what we learned on the strategy, okay, of growth. So we already like discussed in detail, okay, strategy, okay, of growth, okay, whereby we have internal and external, okay, growth strategy. Internal, okay, you have almost absolute control, okay, towards, okay, growing, okay, your company. While on the external growth company, you have least, okay, control. Okay, I don't say that you don't have, okay, control at all. You have least control on how to grow, okay, your company, because you are relying, okay, on the third parties. Okay, so we learn, okay, on the internet there are three, okay, ways, okay, of growing company. Of course, okay, by develop, okay, new product. Okay, and then others product related strategy. So we already discussed, okay, four, okay, strategies on others related product strategy, such as improving, okay, the product line, okay, increase, okay, market, okay, penetrations, okay, and extending, okay, the product line. All right. And then, okay, on the geographical, okay, expansion. All right, under the others related product strategy. And then, okay, we have, okay, the international, okay, expansion, okay, or foreign, okay, expansion. We learn on the exporting, okay, and then franchising, joint ventures, what else, okay, turnkey project. All right. And also wholly owned, okay, subsidiary, okay, and also, okay, licensing, okay, as well. So looking, okay, at the external, okay, growth, okay, strategy. Okay, we also discuss on mergers and acquisition. Okay, we also discuss on the licensing. Okay, we also discuss, okay, on the joint ventures. Okay, we also discuss on the strategy, okay, alliances. All right. And today we're going to discuss, okay, on the franchising. So maybe you wonder, okay, if you go through, okay, your notes, right? Okay, under the internal and growth strategy, so they are kind of similar, okay, point, okay, whereby you may see franchising, we have, okay, in the internal growth strategy. Same goes, okay, as in external growth strategy. Same goes, okay, in the joint ventures, okay, and also licensing. So you do not need to worry, because the definition, okay, is still the same. But it's just, okay, you have to look, okay, where you are where you are, okay, where you are. So whether you are in control, whether you are least okay control. So that's why, okay, you have to understand the internal and external. Okay, internal you have absolute control, so means that, okay, like in licensing or in the franchising or joint ventures. Okay, so you most probably, okay, making, okay, all the decision. So you are most probably, okay, the inventor, the creator, okay, of the product, or maybe you are the product, okay, owner, and you are granting someone else, okay, to use it. Okay, so in return for them to pay your royalty, or maybe, okay, like joint ventures, okay, you are the one, okay, who gain, okay, more, okay, profit, okay, sharing. Okay, so means that you are in the absolute, okay, control. So that's why, okay, you fall under the internal growth strategy. So let's say, okay, like licensing. Okay, if you fall under the external growth strategy, most probably you are opting someone else, okay, technology, someone else, okay, intellectual property, for the sake for you to grow, okay, your company, because you feel that the others, okay, product, okay, of others, okay, company, okay, might give you value added and competitive advantage for you, okay, to grow, okay, your company. But of course, okay, when you are opting someone else technology, so you have to bear all the rules and regulation, what do's and what don'ts, okay, uh that being set, okay, by the product, okay, owners, okay, as well. Right, so that's why, like strategic alliances, like maybe like Proton, okay, like we discussed, okay, earlier. So because, okay, they are having, okay, strategic alliances, okay, so they can with, okay, Honda, if I'm not mistaken, okay, last time. So that's why, okay, Honda allowed them, okay, to have, okay, their technology. Okay, so that's why, okay, Proton managed to produce, okay, new Perdana, okay, for your information, and it looks like, okay, Honda Accord 8 generation. Okay, and you cannot call it as a Perdana Accord because, okay, they do not, okay, having like merge, okay, or any like joint venture. So they just transfers, okay, of knowledge and transfers of technology, okay, on it. And Honda, okay, granted, okay, Proton, okay, to have, okay, their technology and use the technology. But of course, okay, Honda already like set, okay, certain regulations, certain rules, okay, that these, okay, design cannot be amended, okay, extremely. So that's why, okay, you still can see the Perdana still looks like, okay, Honda Accord, but it's eventually another model, okay, of Proton. Okay, so Perdana, okay, not Perdana Accord or Accord Perdana. Okay, it's just Perdana. Okay, using, okay, Honda's, okay, technology. Okay, for your information, I hope, okay, you clear, okay, with that, okay, on the internal and external. Okay, so same goes like today's, okay, topic. Today's topic, okay, I think, okay, we don't need, okay, to drag, okay, so long, okay, because, okay, it's a part, okay, of the growth, okay, strategy. So this topic, okay, we also look on the internal and external. Okay, so if internal, if you are the franchisor, if you're the product owner, you are granting someone else, okay, to use, means that, okay, someone else, okay, we are referring, okay, to franchisee. Okay, and then, okay, we look on the franchisee's, okay, point of view when they want to grow, okay, their company. Okay, and then they have to buy, okay, someone else, okay, business. So today's topic, okay, we still learn on the strategy of growth, but namely focusing, okay, on the franchising, okay, topic. So let's take a look, okay, on, okay, today's, okay, topic. Okay, so I will share you, okay, the screen. All right, so I think you guys can see, okay, on today's topic. Okay, today's topic, okay, we will talk on the franchising. So it's a part of the growth, okay, strategy. Okay, internal and external. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's go through, okay, the objective, okay, of this study. So of course, okay, you need to distinguish, okay, the difference between the business ownership, okay, okay, compare, okay, to the franchising. So why, okay, it's different, okay, compare, okay, to other kind of business, okay, ownership. And then, okay, we will take a look on two kind, okay, of franchising. Okay, so we have, okay, product, okay, trademark, okay, and also business format, okay, trademark. So we will discuss, okay, later. And then, okay, we will take a look the the differences under the uh individual franchisee, area franchisees agreement, and also master franchise agreement. All right, and then we will take a look the advantage of establish a franchise as system means of growth. So means that this one under the franchisor point of view. So means that here you are fall under the internal growth strategy, because you are on absolutely control towards your growing your company. Okay, and then we will take a look on the rule of thumb for determining when franchising is appropriate. When to means that when to franchise or your business basically. And number six, to discuss factors to consider in determining if owning. This one the point six objective six we are looking under the external growth strategy, means that under the franchisee point of view, you want to opt someone else's business. So we will take a look the factors to determine whether it's good or you fit enough for having the franchising. And then we will take a look five costs when you want to opt the franchise system. And of course just now we talk on the franchisor, the advantages and disadvantages of having uh, franchise as a mean of grow the company. And this one number eight we will take a look under the franchisee's point of view. Whenever they want to grow the company, what kind of the advantages and disadvantages they will have. Okay, and then we will take a look on the common mistake about the franchise. And then we will take a look a little bit on the franchise disclosure document. All right, so basically the word franchise it's actually derived from the French words, which means freedom. So maybe right after this class maybe I will ask whether is it the real freedom of having franchise or not, because along the way we will take a look all the framework about the franchise. So that's why stick with this word first, freedom. So in the end I will ask you whether is actually freedom to have franchise or not. Okay, so in another word or in the very proper meaning about franchise is actually is a repetition successful story. Right, so means that reputation of successful product or service that been done by the product owners, and they are using this formula, this successful this success formula to others as well. And they are granting such as a trademark and method in doing the business. So that's why like whenever you see like why like KFC is very successful. KFC is very successful even though in the rural area, because the formula itself already been proven success. So that's why most how to say that KFCs whenever they establish in every area, they will have many customers coming in, because the formula, the method is already been proven. So that's why people especially the franchisee whenever they have money, they would like to buy this kind of franchise. Not only KFC, but of course others franchise company like McDonald's, Starbucks, and few others as well. So in return, so when the product owner granting permission to someone else to use their brand name the product, of course they will gain back the royalty payment. So how much it depend on the agreement between you and also the franchisor. All right. Okay, so we move on to two kind of franchise system. So the first kind is the product trademark franchise. So basically if your product name is already been successful, been well known. Okay, so if others want to use it, okay, they can use, okay, your product names, okay, and trade names. Okay, so we take a look. Okay, so this one, okay, in United States lah. Okay, so General Motor, we don't have General Motor. So but in Malaysia, okay, um we have, okay, well known, okay, Asian car, okay, or maybe continental cars, okay, for instance. So I just take, okay, Asian's car. Okay, so let's say we take Honda, or maybe we take, okay, Toyota. All right. So of course, okay, it's a well known, okay, companies, okay, a well known, okay, brand. So I believe like mostly, okay, everyone, okay, I don't say, okay, 100%, but mostly, okay, everyone, okay, driving Honda, okay, or okay, Toyota. Okay, so whenever, okay, you go to the showrooms, okay, for your information, so you can always see, okay, they have, okay, a logo, okay, of Toyota or Honda. Okay, but you have to understand, okay, the showroom, okay, does not, okay, belong, okay, by Toyota, neither, okay, Honda. So it belongs, okay, by others, okay, companies. Okay, so like Honda, for instance, okay, a well-known, okay, dealer, okay, maybe like in Perak we have, okay, Bonsiu, Honda. We have, okay, like Jiangxiang, okay, like Toyota, okay, maybe we have, okay, Otoria, okay, for instance, okay, or Gmat, okay, for instance, uh, so they are using, okay, the Toyota name, okay, and then maybe the bottom there, okay, you can see the dealer, okay, who's the dealer. Okay, so this is what we call on the product, okay, or trade name. Okay, so they do not sell, okay, their Honda car or Toyota car using Jiangsang showroom, no, because, okay, the name itself, okay, it's not like so strong compared to the brand name, okay, to Toyota or maybe like to Honda's, okay, names, okay, as well. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear. All right, so other example, okay, maybe like product name. Okay, okay, so this one like soft drink. Okay, maybe we can say like a multi-level, okay, business, okay, like Amway, or maybe like CNI or Causeway. Okay, for instance, you can see lots of outlet there outside, right? Okay, Causeway, like Amway's, okay, outlet, okay, or even like CNI. Okay, I do not know whether CNI, okay, we still have K8 or not. I think, okay, we still have it. Okay, but I think like Amway, Herbalife, okay, and so on, they have, okay, their own, okay, outlet. So this outlet, right, okay, belongs, okay, by independence, okay, owners, okay, independent or different, okay, owners. Okay, it's not belong, okay, by Herbalife, okay, or Amway, okay, or Causeway. Okay, but they use, okay, the brand name, okay, the product name. Okay, and how they make money, okay, on that, the product owner. So of course, okay, they are marking up, okay, the price lah. Okay, cost based, okay, pricing, maybe we learned, okay, last time. And of course the price, okay, being suggested, okay, by the franchisor lah, like Causeway, like Amway lah. So that's why, okay, you can see most of the outlet, okay, they have standardized, okay, pricing. So if you go like Amway Ipoh, Amway KL. So if let's say if you want to buy, okay, their product like okay, what maybe like toothpaste, okay, for instance, every, okay, Amway outlet, okay, they have, okay, similar, okay, pricing. Okay, because, okay, it being suggested, okay, by the master, okay, franchisor, which is Amway. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear, okay, on that. So of course, okay, even though, okay, they are using, okay, the brand name, the product name, but of course, okay, the shop owners can't make, okay, decision, okay, 100%, because every direction, okay, being given by the master, okay, franchise, or even like the car showroom, okay, just now. So of course, okay, the companies, okay, like Honda, Toyota, they already like said, okay, so this month we will give you like 8 cars, okay, for instance. So means that, okay, up to you how you going, okay, to do it. Okay, so you need to sell, okay, the car. So next month, okay, we will give you another 8 cars. So means that, okay, if you're not, okay, even selling, okay, all cars, okay, you need to accept, okay, these cars. Okay, for your information. So means that, okay, so that's why, okay, they are struggling. Okay, to make sure, okay, this car, okay, being sold. But I think like for cars, okay, I don't think, okay, they face, okay, so many, okay, kind, okay, of problem, because I see that some of the car, okay, they do not have, okay, stocks. Okay, somehow many booking by customers, but less okay stock. But how about like product, okay, like Amway, like Causeway, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. Okay, so they need to make sure they need to sell all the product before okay new stock okay coming in. So let's say okay, let's say for instance, okay, I do not know, I just give you like example to give you better okay understanding. Okay, because I'm not involved in any multi-level marketing, like Causeway, for instance, not Korea, Causeway. So let's say okay, you take like this month like 1,000 stock. Okay, so you need to sell all this 1,000 okay within okay that particular month. Okay, you take, because why? Because the next month onwards, okay, the master franchise or the product owner will send another 1,000. And then even though you're not able to sell okay the current product, okay, the 1,000 product that you take okay earlier, you cannot like reject it, because okay rules and agreement, terms and condition you already signed okay earlier. Okay, so let's say okay you still have okay 500 okay remaining. So when you get okay another 1,000, so means that okay you have another 1,500. Okay, and then you have to sell it again 1,500, because the other months okay you will get another 1,000 okay stock. That's for example. So this is how okay the franchise okay system work. So the franchisor okay will push the franchisee to sell more. Okay, means that okay the franchisor okay setting the target, because like sometimes okay if you're not achieving the target, okay, even though okay you pay okay all the rental okay in shop, okay, in showroom, okay, so if you're not performing, okay, it give back impression okay to the master franchisor. So they will uh advise you okay to sell to perform better. And if you still not okay performing, okay, the most okay terrible thing okay they can do, they ask you okay to close down okay your business. Okay, so this is how okay it works, even though you have money okay to pay all the rental, but if they say no, you have to obey okay what they ask okay to you. All right, so clear. So now take a look other than that, okay, and other than that okay we have okay business format. Okay, business format okay we can clearly okay see okay business format okay like mostly like fast food okay restaurants. Okay, so it involve okay the formula for doing the business okay with the training, advertising, and other form okay of assistance. So basically we can see okay food and beverage, okay, convenience store like 7-Eleven, hotels, okay, for your information. Okay, but most okay frequently we see okay on the fast food. Okay, because the formulation okay of the fast food okay is very very good. Okay, especially like McDonald okay or KFCs. Okay, so coming up okay we have okay Subway, okay, Texas Chicken, and few others. All right. Okay, so take a look okay on the type okay of franchise okay agreement. So this one okay is very straightforward okay agreement, whereby you only have okay one franchisee and one franchisor. Okay, so it's a direct okay agreement. Okay, so let's say okay if this franchisee okay doing okay good okay business okay, and others okay it attract others okay to follow okay the business method. Okay, so that's why okay we have okay area franchise agreement. So this one okay the business okay already become okay a little bit okay complex. Okay, and of course okay the more formality okay are required. Maybe you remember what we learned okay earlier okay in the challenges okay of growth, okay, stages. Okay, so when you grow okay so you will have like these few okay franchising. So let's say okay when your business okay is very very okay successful, okay, you're having okay like continuous okay growth, okay, and also reach okay the maturity. So you will have okay this much more complicated okay structures. Okay, so you have to understand okay the master franchisor will always be master franchisor, okay, will be the product owner. So let's say okay the earliest franchisee okay who use okay their product, okay, you have to understand like sometimes they can become the franchisor. So means that okay the master franchisor give the authorization for the the senior okay franchisee okay to control okay everything, and they also can opt okay the royalty payment. But of course okay the rest okay of royalty okay goes back again to the franchisor. So that's why okay like sometimes okay you do not need to confuse if you ever see okay the franchisee okay have the okay the role okay as the franchisor. Okay, means that okay, sub franchise lah. Okay, so means that okay, the franchisee being authorized okay by the main okay franchisor, because maybe the business are growing. Okay, and then maybe you remember what we learned on the business and in the business. Okay, in this point, okay, the franchisor okay want to be on the business, let okay the franchisees okay the earliest okay the first okay franchisee okay do the thing. Okay, and of course okay let okay the this okay how to say the first okay franchisee gain okay the certain portion okay of royalty, and the rest okay of the royalty goes back okay to the franchisor. Okay, so that's why okay the business okay is very complicated. So that's why okay it requires okay legal okay agreement. Okay, otherwise okay it will create okay litigation or conflict okay as well. So moving on okay to the next part okay on how okay or when okay to franchise. So you have to understand okay when you want to franchise you have to do it with cautious okay and care. Okay, because why? Because okay it requires okay legals okay preparation, okay, complicated legal preparations, and you have to understand, okay, it's very difficult, okay, to withdraw, okay, from the franchising, franchise, okay, system, because franchise system, okay, usually hold, okay, bind you, okay, for very long period of time, okay. Maybe 10 years, maybe up to 20 years. Okay, so you need to prepare, okay, mentally, okay, and physically, okay, when uh, doing or when you want to consider of the franchise okay business, okay, because you will be dealing okay for very long time, okay, with the people, okay, somehow, okay, and then okay when is the most okay appropriate time, okay, so you have to make sure when your product okay having a strong trademark, okay, well designed business okay method and desires okay to grow. So like in Malaysia, okay, like I noticed okay, this is my personal observation, my personal okay view. um Somehow okay we can see like Malaysian business, okay, whenever the first 6 months okay the success, okay, they already plan okay to franchise okay the business. Okay, it's actually okay having good intention, you want to grow okay your company, but somehow you have to understand like McDonald, like KFCs, right? Whenever okay, they do okay franchise, okay, they not only have like 6 month, okay, or maybe like 1 years, okay, of operation, then they franchise it. So usually when they franchise it, okay, when they are really really strong, okay, it usually takes okay certain period of time. Their brand name, okay, already like sorry established. So like in Malaysia, like 3 months, okay, 6 months, okay, because the thing become viral, then you franchise. Okay, so after that, okay, you do not know, okay, what problem, what issues, okay, basically. So you have to understand, okay, when you growing the company, you will face, okay, many things. Okay, so that's why we call it like a process. Okay, so maybe you never know, okay, like this situation, okay, what would this happen. So that's why, okay, like sometimes, okay, mostly like Malaysian, okay, like the new okay startup when they franchise, okay, first the in the beginning they success, in the introduction stage, okay, continuous stage they success, but right after that they fail because they can't okay give okay support, okay, somehow they cannot cater all those things, okay, like supplying like customers, okay, on the price stability, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. So that's why, okay, all aspect okay need to be considered, okay, before okay you franchise, okay, not only because okay because the first 6 months you do the business you success, okay, then you want to franchise, so you have to wait, okay, and look okay all the process, okay, all things, okay, okay, that you will face, okay, so otherwise, okay, in the end, okay, it turned out okay to be a failure. Okay, so that's why, okay, you cannot move on okay, to another okay stage. All right. So these are this is actually okay the step, okay, to do okay the franchise. Okay, so maybe this one I do not need to explain okay in much detail, because like it's very different okay from every okay franchise okay company. So this is most okay basic, okay, or common okay ways okay of franchise okay the business develop okay franchise plan, get professional, get okay intellectual property audit, okay, develop franchise document, okay, and of course preparing all the thing, the blueprint, okay, inside the company, okay, advertising, okay, getting all the team members, okay, team, okay, prepare, okay, for strategies, okay, have franchisees, okay, with site, okay, selection, okay, and so on. Okay, sometimes, okay, they skip, okay, to one to another and come back, okay, to second stage, second step. Okay, so that's why, okay, it's not like totally, okay, like this, okay, for your information. So if you are doing, okay, franchise later on, you will understand, okay, on it. All right. Uh, so this is how, okay, the franchisor, okay, looks, okay, their franchisee. Okay, so of course, okay, good work ethic, definitely. Okay, and of course, okay, able to follow instruction. Because why? Because you are the franchisor. You are the one who give, okay, instruction. So if the franchisee, okay, reluctant, okay, to follow the instruction, it will be difficult for you to manage all your outlet or your franchise or your franchisee. Okay, so that's why, okay, before getting, okay, your franchisee, so you have to make sure they able to follow the instruction. And of course, okay, they need to be independent, okay, because later on when you grow many outlet, it's very impossible for you, okay, to supervise, okay, or looking all the outlet. Okay, so that's why, okay, they need to be independent. Of course, okay, team workers, okay, they can work as a team. And of course, okay, experience, okay, in the industries, okay, in which, okay, the franchise, okay, compete. Okay, okay, experience. But this one, okay, can be trained, okay, actually, because, okay, mostly, okay, the franchisors, okay, they want to see this, okay, whether you have, okay, financial, okay, or sufficient or adequate, okay, financial resources and a good credit, okay, history. Means that, okay, you are able to pay the royalty and so on, okay, and so forth. And of course, okay, you have to make sure that they are not emotional. Okay, because why? Because, okay, you are the one who make decisions. So let's say they are giving you, okay, the suggestions, okay, or or maybe like opinion, okay, you can always, okay, either, okay, reject it, okay, or accept it, or maybe just keep it in view. Okay, for instance, because you have to understand, like sometimes, okay, we have like kind of people, okay, they want you to listen to you. Okay, and if you're not listening, okay, to them, okay, they will feel upset and they will not, okay, happy. Okay, so that's why, okay, you have to make sure your franchisees, okay, able to make suggestion, and even though you are rejecting it, okay, or not adopting, okay, their ideas, okay, they're not, okay, offended, or how to say that in another word, okay, become emo, being emotional or over, okay, reacting. Okay, so this is the thing, okay, that you need to look at. And of course, okay, represent, okay, the franchisor, okay, in a positive, okay, manner. Okay, so I don't think that you want to have, okay, the franchisee, okay, that have, okay, skeptical, okay, or pessimistic, okay, about your product. Okay, so you need to make sure that they believe, okay, in your product. So that's why, okay, they want, okay, to buy your product, okay, and use your product, okay, in to grow, okay, themselves, okay, as well. All right. Okay, so this is how, okay, the franchisor can help, okay, their franchisee. So of course, okay, having, okay, the mentoring, okay, system. And of course, okay, you need to keep, okay, the operating manuals up to date. Okay, also keep the product, okay, up to date, the service, okay, up to date. Okay, so even though, okay, you have, okay, more promotion. Okay, even like sometimes, okay, for your information, even though like big, okay, companies, okay, like McDonald, okay, for your information, okay, I have, okay, experience, okay, when I uh go to McDonald's, okay, sometimes, okay, whenever, okay, whenever they have, okay, the promotion, new promotion. So sometimes, okay, the message, okay, I don't think it's not being escalated, because I'm not, okay, in McDonald, okay, but sometimes, okay, maybe the message, okay, maybe been delayed, okay, somehow. So when the customers, okay, usually the customers know first, okay, whenever it comes to promotion, the customers know first. So when they go to the restaurant, they say, okay, we want this, we want that, okay, and some of the employees, okay, have like no ideas, okay, what the customers talking about. Okay, and they show, okay, this promotion, and then you can see that like some, okay, effort, okay, employees, okay, they make calls, okay, and they ask, okay, what happening, okay, what update, okay, maybe they call to HQ and so on, okay, and then they now know, okay, about the latest, okay, promotion. So that's why, okay, as a good franchisors, okay, you have to make sure that every promotion updates, okay, product service, okay, need to keep update, okay, because like sometimes, okay, the customers are very fast, okay, to know, okay, compared to the employees, okay, inside, okay, the company. Okay, and of course, okay, you can always get the input, okay, from the franchisee, okay, to reinforce their importance in the largest, okay, franchise system. And also you can encourage them, okay, to be, okay, in the franchise, okay, association. And of course, okay, you can you need to maintain, okay, all the franchise, okay, system, okay, integrity. So means that, okay, you cannot be so double standard, means that being biased, being selective, okay, to franchisee. Okay, so let's say if you don't like, okay, this franchisee, you you give more priority to another, okay, franchisee, okay, that one, okay, we call it as a bias or double standard. So you have to look back, okay, on the terms and condition, even though you don't like, okay, that particular, okay, franchisee, but of course you still need to stick, okay, by the rules and regulation, terms and agreement. Okay, because like sometimes we human, um we have like some preference. Okay, so even though, okay, we stick, okay, by the rules, but sometimes, okay, hey, I don't like you so much personally, but of course, if you are doing things professionally, so you have to follow by the books. Okay, just like myself, okay, I don't say like I favor, okay, everyone, but maybe like some of people I might not favor, but when it comes to work, I do it professionally, I perform it, okay, even though I may dislike these people, but because of the work. Okay, otherwise, okay, I will jeopardizing my work and also, okay, the others people, okay, as well. Okay, so you have to keep it professional. Okay, outside personal, okay, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. Okay, but once when it comes to work, okay, okay, put aside all the personal matters. Okay, focus, okay, on what goes on the objective, okay, that you need to achieve, okay, inside, okay, the organization. All right. So these are the advantages and disadvantages, okay, when the franchisor, okay, want to use it as the business, okay, expansion. So of course, okay, it's a low cost, okay, rapid and low cost, okay, when your product, okay, is very very good and successful. Okay, so everyone wants, okay, to use, okay, your product. And of course, okay, you can gain, okay, the income, okay, from the royalty. Okay, like, okay, advertising, okay, the sales, okay, and others, okay, thing, okay, from the franchisee. And of course, okay, franchisee, okay, motivation. So what does it mean here? Okay, can anyone, okay, tell me, okay, why, okay, the franchisee is so motivated? Okay, here. Okay, so you are the franchisor, you are the owner, but why here, okay, state, okay, the franchisee motivation? Okay, anyone? Okay, so even though, okay, we have about like 17 people, including myself, okay, maybe, okay, I just want to know, okay, why, okay, it says here, okay, franchisee motivation. Okay, to motivate the staff. Okay, so what do you mean by motivate, okay, the staff? Okay, okay, franchisee motivation. So yes, okay, at the same time, franchisor also have the motivation, okay, to motivate, okay, the staff. Okay, at the same time, this one franchisee, okay, it's not a staff. Franchisee is the one who buy, okay, your business idea, your business, okay, method. So they are also the business owner, but at the same time, okay, they are buying, okay, your method. Okay, okay, so for your information, okay, maybe I didn't mention you, okay, earlier, because you have to understand, okay, that most, okay, franchise system, okay, Dini, okay, most franchise system, okay, whenever you want to enroll it, okay, it's actually very expensive, okay, you know. Okay, like KFCs, like McDonald's, right? Okay, you need to have at least, okay, 1 million, okay, to start, okay, this franchise. Okay, right now. Okay, so the reason, okay, last time, okay, I read, okay, you just need to have like 500,000, but now 1 million, because this day, okay, you can see the trend, okay, it's already changed, okay, that every like McDonald's, KFCs, right? Okay, they, I don't say they no longer, they now, okay, moving trend, okay, on having like their own building. So that's why, okay, you can see they build, okay, like huge, okay, building like McDonald's, like KFCs, even though like Starbucks, right? Okay, they have their own, okay, building. okay, for your information. So that's why, okay, it requires, okay, a lot, okay, of startup, okay, capital. So means that, okay, the franchisees, okay, need to pay, okay, like 1 million, okay, to the franchisor. So of course, okay, it will motivate, okay, the franchisee. Why? Because the franchisee already give the money, okay, to the franchisor. So of course the franchisee want back, okay, their money. Okay. Okay, means that, okay, want back their money means that, okay, they want the return, okay, return of capital, okay, or break even, okay, means that, okay, they get back, okay, their initial, okay, investment, okay, as fast, okay, as possible. So means that, okay, at the same time the franchisees will work hard, okay, to get back, okay, their money. Okay, it's just like when when someone, okay, asks you, okay, do you want to have this work or not? Okay, Dini, okay, do you want to have 1,000 ringgit? If you want to have 1,000 ringgit, can you do me a favor like this? So of course, okay, it give you, okay, a motivation, because you will get, okay, like extra money, okay, like passive income, okay, on that. People want to give you 1,000, but okay, they ask you, can you, okay, like send this, okay, a letter, okay, to this person, or send this, okay, or do some task, okay, simple task. So of course, okay, it drive motivation, okay, to the franchisee. Like franchisee, they already like spend a lot of money, they want back their money. So of course, okay, they will work hard. So I don't think when they spend like 1 million, okay, or more, I don't think, okay, they will like goyang kaki or do nothing, okay, and let, okay, miracles happen. No, they will work hard, okay, for that. Okay, so I hope, okay, you clear on that, Dini. Okay, and then, okay, you can always, okay, have, okay, access the ideas and suggestion. But again, like I mentioned earlier, uh, okay, even though you can get, okay, ideas and suggestion from them, okay, you can always, okay, either accept them or reject them. So that's why, okay, when you are selecting them, you have to make sure they not be offended, okay, when their ideas, okay, being rejected, okay, or not. And of course, cost saving, and of course, okay, it increase, okay, buying, okay, powers, okay, as well. Okay, what are the disadvantages? Okay, of course, you have to understand, okay, because you are willing to share your business method to someone else. Okay, so of course there will be, okay, profit sharing. Okay, it depends, okay, on the terms and condition. And of course, like some routine you cannot control, you will lose, okay, like some control. Frictions, okay, with the franchisee, okay, the misunderstanding, okay, or maybe like disagreement, okay, with franchisee. And of course, okay, the managing growth, okay, as well. If you have, okay, issues, okay, with your franchisees, with your suppliers, okay, with the support, so of course, okay, it will distort, okay, the growth. Okay, and of course differences, okay, in required, okay, business skill. And of course, okay, legal expenses is very, very expensive. Okay, because you have to understand the thing that I mentioned just now, okay, the startup, okay, of franchising, okay, like 1 million, okay, for instance. So of course, okay, 1 million is not small amount of money. So of course, okay, require very, very proper documentation. So when it require proper documentation, of course the legal fees, okay, also shooting up, okay, as well. Okay, even when you buy a house, I think I remember when I bought a house, okay, last time, the legal fee itself, okay, I was surprised, okay, nearly cost me 10,000. Okay. The house, okay, not so expensive that time, okay, I think like less than 200,000, nearly to 200,000, okay, 10 years ago. Okay, but luckily, okay, the salesman, okay, who helped me, okay, marking up, okay, on the bank loan. So that's why, okay, marking up, so means that, okay, I do not need to spend, okay, the sales and purchase, okay, agreement, okay, because it's already included, okay, there. Okay, so because the salesman, okay, marking up on the housing price, okay, so that, okay, I can get maximum, okay, on the housing loan, okay, somehow. So imagine if 1 million, okay, 1 million cost, okay, they should be, okay, high, okay, in legal, okay, expenses, okay, as well. All right. Okay, so we done, okay, on the on the on the franchisors, okay, point of view. So now we will look on the franchisee point of view. So when the franchisee point of view, when they want to opt or buy, okay, franchisee. Okay, so whenever, okay, the franchisee, okay, considers, okay, to opt, okay, the franchise, okay, system. Okay, so they need to aware, okay, that on the legally, okay, aspect. Okay, because, okay, like I mentioned, okay, the duration is very long. Okay, and it's very costly. So that's why, okay, um here it mentioned potential franchise owners should strive to be as well informed as possible before purchasing a franchise, and should be aware that it's often legally and financially difficult to exit the franchise relationship, because it involves long term relationship, 10 years, 20 years, perhaps on the relationship. Okay, so just now, we look on the franchisor. Okay, so how franchisors look on the franchisee. So now we take a look on the franchisee when they want to buy. So what are the things they need to consider? So just now we talk on the franchisor, whether the franchisee can follow instruction or not. So here under the franchisee, so it asks you whether the franchisees are willing to take order or instructions. Okay, because why? Because franchises are typically very particulars about how outlets operates, especially like largest company like McDonald's, KFC, Starbucks. Okay, they have very strict SOP. Okay, so that's why wherever you go to every like this outlet, McDonald or KFC or Starbucks, so everything is standardized for your information. So means that the franchisees whether they are willing to take orders or instruction or not. And of course when you are willing to take orders or not, so are you willing to be part of the system rather than be independent. Okay, so that's why maybe you remember I mentioned you just now, franchise derived from the word freedom. So now whenever you look at the franchise system, do you now think it's actually a freedom to do the business? Okay, so you answer by your own. So I leave it to you. Whether you think is a freedom or not to have a franchise, because we already see that it has a very rigid system, even though it's very cliche when they mention it derived from the word freedom. All right. Okay, and then you remember the franchisor can always reject or accept your ideas, and the franchisor need to make sure they are not being offended. So in this case if you're the franchisees, if the franchisors rejected your ideas, how will you react? Do you feel offended? Do you feel pissed off? Or you feel it's okay if you reject my ideas, accept it willingly. Okay, so these are the things that you need to consider. So if you're if you sorry, if you are kind of hot tempered person, impatient person, to be honest with you, it's very difficult for you to be in the franchise, because you are in very rigid system. All right. Okay, and then what are actually you looking for your business? How hard do you want to work actually? Okay, so it's very, this one case is very subjective. So what actually you look somehow. Okay, you want to see freedom, you want to see like peace of mind, or you want to just think, or you want to have like lifestyle business. So if you plan to have like kind of lifestyle startup, you don't ever go for the franchise, because you have to stick with the rules. Lifestyle is much more leisure. Salary substitutes, it's much more you just like cukup cukup makan is already enough lah. Basically the concept cukup cukup makan. All right. So what are actually you looking for? You want to grow your company into the IPO. So if you want to go to IPO, maybe franchise, buying franchise is not best option, because you cannot make decision whether you want to go IPO or not. So what are actually you looking for? So you have to ask yourself, how hard you want to work actually, and how willing are you to put your money at your risk. okay this one also very subjective. So if you ask me how much money if like let's say if I invest in something, how much money that you are willing to lose, means that how much before you feel that you're losing, how much money you are willing to invest. If you ask me, maybe I give different figure. If I ask Dine, okay okay, Dini will give okay like different okay figures. So maybe if I ask Dini how much okay money that you are willing to lose, okay, if you are investing okay something, okay, Dini, any answers, any amount, okay, or maybe hurry, okay, how much money that you are willing okay to lose. Some people okay are reluctant to lose 10 cent, okay. Okay, so maybe okay you not okay been work okay okay right now, but maybe okay in the future, okay, when you are having okay money okay already, when you get your salary, okay, when you plan to invest okay on something, there must be like certain amount okay that you are willing to lose, okay. So please, okay. So if you want to do the business, okay, you have to decide, okay, how much money that you are willing to lose. So if you're not willingly, okay, to lose the money, okay, don't do the business. Okay, so you are actually, okay, most likely, okay, comfort to be working with others. Okay, so if you are entrepreneurs, okay, so you have to know, okay, how much money that you going to stop. Okay, like myself, uh okay, to be honest, okay, like losing like few thousand, okay, I still can cope okay with that. Okay, losing okay like few thousand, okay, because I already like losing a few hundred thousand last time, okay, in many things, okay, so like losing like $10, okay, or 50 ringgit, 100 ringgit, okay. Like sometime, okay, people cheated me, okay. Even though like still got people cheated me, okay. Even though I'm experienced, okay, I sometimes okay, people are much smarter, okay, in cheating. So sometimes okay, I've been cheated like few hundred ringgit, okay. But somehow okay, I feel okay, you cheated me, so I never get poor, okay. You also never get rich, okay. Somehow. So that's why okay, you have to know how much that you are willing to lose. Okay. So in this life, okay, so you need to know, okay, like this kind of risk. Okay. For your information. So maybe now Dini not so sure. Maybe in the future, okay, you will know okay how much money that you are willing okay to lose. So if you put okay that in that particular amount in that particular investment, so how much okay money that you going to lose. So that's why okay whenever you do the business, okay, some people think about making profit, but actually right, okay, when I mix with a lots of people, okay, especially doing the business, right, so they will ask you how much money that you're willing to lose, how much money that you are willing to cut loss. Okay, so when you are doing trading, okay, buying stocks, okay, right, okay, so of course okay you are forecasting okay the price okay will shooting up, but let's say okay if the things okay is not okay according okay, to your plan, okay, how much money that you're going okay to lose, you are willing okay to lose, okay, 100 ringgit, 200 ringgit, 5,000 ringgit, okay, it depends on people, okay, how strong okay or mentally okay you are, okay. So like myself I already like losing okay like few hundred thousand, so that's why okay I say that's it, okay, I don't want to go anymore, okay. So up to you. And then how will you feel if your business is operating at a net loss, okay, if but at the same time you still need to pay okay the royalty, okay. So under the franchise business, so even though you start the business, okay, you already need to pay okay the royalty, okay, to your franchisor, okay, even though you're not okay, I don't say okay you having loss because you just started okay the business, you not gaining okay any like high income or revenue or maybe like net income okay yet, okay, but at the same time you still need to pay the royalty. So you have to ask okay yourself, okay, are you willing okay to pay the royalty, okay, to the franchisor, okay, even though you're not making okay enough or sufficient okay profit okay yet, okay. So you have to ask okay yourself. Okay, so now we take a look on the costs okay involved, okay, when you want to buy okay franchise, okay. So first okay is initial okay franchise okay fee. So initial franchise fee is very different okay compared to others okay franchisor, okay, like McDonald, KFC, like I mentioned, we have like 1 million, okay, some okay of franchisor, okay, you just need to pay 50,000 ringgit if I'm not mistaken, like uh you know boba tea, not tea life, each income, okay, each income, okay, even though you look it's very simple okay business, but I look back, if I'm not mistaken, you know how much okay the startup okay fee, okay, you need to have at least 50,000, you know, That one, each income. Okay. Okay. Even though okay, it looks simple, the setting out, oh, they say 50,000. 50,000. Okay. Imagine like McDonald's, KFC, like 1 million. The simplest, okay, like each income also 50,000, okay, ringgit. So maybe like some others, okay, maybe we can have like locals, okay, company, they can have like 5,000. But of course, like that product, okay, maybe not well known. Okay, somehow. Let's say, okay, like each income. Maybe like some of you know, okay, like each income. Okay. It looks simple, but 50,000. So it different, okay, from every initial, or every, okay, franchise, or like, secret recipe, if I'm not mistaken, like 300 to 400,000. Okay. Old Town White Coffee, if I'm not mistaken, 1 million. Starbucks, okay, 1 million. Okay, and then capital requirement, okay, so it different also, okay, because you need to buy the property, the building, the machineries, inventories, and so on, okay, so forth. So it's different, okay, in every, okay, type, okay, of company, business. And of course the royalty payment, okay, so this is a common, okay, royalty payment, 3 to 7%, but again it depends, the agreement between you, okay, and your franchisor, okay, as well. And of course the advertising fee, okay, so you need to pay maybe yearly or monthly. So that's why, okay, like largest company like KFC's, like McDonald's, okay, okay, and others, okay, like Pizza Hut, okay, for instance, okay, why they can make, okay, um uh a lots of advertisement. Okay, so you can see like KFC's, McDonald's, like every month, okay, they will have like new advertisement. Okay, if you notice that. Okay, whenever they have like new product offering, they have new, okay, product, they new, advertisement. Because why? Because like every franchisees, okay, are contributing. Okay, this is a commitment, okay, fee, okay, they need to pay, okay, to the franchisor. So that's why, okay, the franchisor, how to help the franchisee, by preparing the good advertisement. And at the same time they can use, okay, celebrities, okay, for the advertisement. Last time, KFC's, okay, use, okay, Ronaldo promoting during the World Cup. Okay, imagine, okay, Ronaldo playing, okay, soccer, and suddenly eat KFC. Okay, and others, okay, as well, like soft drinks, okay, like last time we have Roberto Carlos. All right, and that one, okay, soft drink, no, franchise, okay, company. So I think like few others, okay, celebrities, okay, advertise, being, okay, the spokesperson, okay, for the franchise, okay, companies. Okay, because why? Because advertising fee being paid, so that's why, okay, the companies, okay, have no issues in paying, okay, to that particular person, and to expect, to spend, okay, on the advertising. Okay, and also, okay, others fees, okay, as well, like training staff, okay, providing management expertise, okay, updating the computers, okay, assistance, okay, and providing host of others item or support, okay, service, okay, as well. All right. Okay, so we will not look, okay, on this, because this one, okay, in United States. Okay, so just now we look on the advantages, okay, in the point of view of a franchisor. So now we take a look point of view, okay, of the franchisee, okay, on the advantages and disadvantages of buying, okay, franchisee. So of course, okay, like I emphasize, okay, that McDonald's, KFC is a proven product, okay, brands, okay, service, okay, within the established, okay, market. Okay, so that's why like Starbucks, okay, even though they open in Kampa, small town, but still they have, okay, customers coming in. KFCs, okay, in small, okay, like yesterday, okay, I went to where? I went to Kuala Kurau. Okay, it's a very like kampong, okay, area, and I surprised, okay, they have like big building, okay, of KFCs. Okay, imagine, okay, okay, others like small like kampung business, and suddenly we have like KFCs, okay, in Kuala Kurau, okay, outskirt, okay, from Taipei, okay, area, okay, because it's a established, okay, trademark and business system. Okay, people, kampung people also go and eat, okay, KFCs, okay, and also McDonald's. And also, okay, franchisors, okay, training, technical support, and managerial, okay, expertise, especially, okay, for largest, okay, franchise company, and establish, okay, marketing networks. Okay, okay, so ability of financing, okay, so this one, okay, you cannot like expect it so much, okay, I would like to emphasize you, because why? because okay, you have to understand that franchisor okay are expecting that you have adequate or sufficient okay amount, but maybe okay in this case okay, so maybe okay you are lacking like you have like 1 million already, but you are lacking about like 100,000. So in this case, maybe they will provide okay availability of financing, but you have to pay back them okay back lah, okay, maybe okay through the first year, second years of the royalty, maybe it need to be increased up to 10%. Instead paying 5%, you pay 10% okay of the royalty, because they are providing you the financial okay assistance. Okay, so again it depends okay on how okay you negotiate and how okay the negotiation okay go about. And of course okay the business okay can have potential okay to grow. Okay, and of course okay where you take a look okay on here, the advantages okay of buying okay a franchisee. Okay, cost okay of franchisee. Okay, cost okay of franchise. Okay, so just now maybe you take a look here. Oop, okay, it say okay low cost, but why here? Oops, sorry, it say cost okay is high. Okay, anyone okay have ideas okay why this thing happen? Okay, just now it mentioned okay low cost. Now it mentioned okay disadvantage. Cost of franchise means that okay disadvantage okay means that okay is high cost. Okay, why is that?
Well-known franchise already, so
Sorry,
expensive. Well-known
sorry.
franchise already.
Hari, can you repeat it one more time?
So it's like the disadvantage is the cost of franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that the franchise become famous already, so it's become expensive, is it? Well
Okay,
known.
okay, but just now okay it show okay low cost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So actually, okay, you almost okay correct there. Correct. You almost correct. Okay, Hari. So actually, okay, you have to understand. So that's why okay, you have to differentiate.
Low cost means just now we don't need to develop much, it's already developed already, is it?
Okay, something like that. But I think like you actually okay misleading a little bit. So that's why
Uh,
okay like okay almost okay. But it's a good try. Okay, anyone okay would like to try? Okay, why okay like just now okay show okay low cost, but now okay show high cost. Okay, so that's why okay you have to differentiate okay between franchisor and franchisee. Franchisor they get money from franchisee, so that's why okay they can claim okay low cost expansion. You see, because okay 1 million okay they get 1 million from the franchisee just now. So now this one okay we are talking on the franchisee point of view. So here franchisee okay is the one okay who need to spend the money, take out the money and give to franchisor. You see, so that's why okay it's very costly. So that's why okay you have to differentiate, because like some student they get confused, they cannot like differentiate franchisor franchisee. Remember, franchisor is the product owner, franchisee is the one who buy the product from the product owner and use okay it for the business. Okay, so I hope okay you clear. Franchisor, franchisee. Licensor, licensee. Okay, if you see saw, okay, okay, advisor, okay, is the one who control. Advisee, okay, is the one, okay, who listen. Okay, licensor, the product owner give to the licensee. The licensee pay. Okay, franchisor grant okay the permission to do the business. The franchisee pay the royalty. So that's why it's very costly. Okay, first okay the cost and then paying okay the royalty and other okay costs. So that's why okay it's very costly. So that's why okay it gives advantage okay to the franchisor, okay, whereby okay it states okay that franchisees motivation, because the franchisor already spent the money, so of course they will work hard okay to get back okay their money. You see, so I think like you guys okay if you already like spend the money okay to something, so of course okay you will work hard okay to get back okay your money. Okay, so I hope okay you clear okay on that. Okay, and then okay it restrict okay on the creativity, because why? Because maybe you remember, even though you can give suggestion okay, but it doesn't mean your ideas or your suggestion being accepted. Okay, so that's why okay it kills okay the creativity okay somehow, because all the decision okay be made by the master franchisor. And of course the duration, okay, like I mentioned 10 years to 20 years or maybe even more, okay, somehow. And of course risk of fraud, misunderstanding and lack okay of a franchisor okay commitment. Okay, so mostly like the non well known, okay, not very well known, okay, franchise, okay, companies. So you have to understand that, like sometimes, okay, the support system very quite, okay, lacking. Okay, so that's why like sometimes, okay, they prefer the franchisees to be independent. Okay, so that, okay, they do not need to worry, okay, about support, okay, kind of thing. And of course, poor performance, okay, of the part of other franchisee. Okay, so this is very, very, okay, dangerous. Because why? Because, okay, when we talk about franchise, okay, so you are representing, okay, a big name, okay, huge, okay, name. Okay, so let's say, okay, if one, okay, of outlet, okay, or few outlets, okay, having like issues, problems, all right, so maybe like on the hygienes, okay, people viral this day, people viral it, okay, maybe like let's say like KFC's, okay, and then they people, okay, snap pictures, they show, okay, the workers, okay, behind the kitchen, okay, they smoke, and then they do not wash, okay, their hand. Okay, after going to washroom or toilet, they never wash their hand, people take the picture. Okay, so it give, okay, bad reputation, okay, to that, okay, not only to that outlet but overall, okay, outlet. Because, okay, we, okay, honestly, okay, like to be judgmental. Okay, so we like to generalize, okay, it. Okay, we Malaysian, okay, this is to be honest lah, okay, with you, like sometimes we see like Malay do this, okay, oh, people think, oh, Malay all like this, Indian do this, okay, all Indian, okay, like that, Chinese do this, okay, bad things, all Chinese, okay, Chinese, okay, like this kind of bad things. So we Malaysian, we do not know, okay, we like to generalize. Okay, so that's bad. Okay, so same goes, okay, like when it comes to the business. So when you see like this, okay, like maybe like this one outlet do bad things, so everyone like general all like KFC's, for instance, okay, doing, okay, not so good. Everyone, every workers, okay, behave, okay, like this. Okay, somehow. Okay, so that is very dangerous. So that's why, okay, like most companies, okay, franchise, they are very particular, like big company like KFC's, like McDonald's. So when they notice this, okay, they straight away like look into these matters, because they want to uh build, okay, the integrity, okay, of their brand. Okay, because the brand itself, like KFC, McDonald, is very, very huge. Okay, brand. Even like Utah's, okay, itself, but Utah is not, okay, franchise. It's a huge brand. So that's why, okay, you cannot like simply like doing bad things, because it will tarnish, okay, the reputation of the university, and of course, okay, potential, okay, of failures. Okay, so these are the steps, okay, in purchasing, okay, the franchisee, franchise, not franchisee, franchise. Okay, so last time, okay, I have a plan now, okay. Just a plan now, okay. How to do franchise, because I thought like it's quite easy, because when I read, okay, oh, it's quite easy to do franchise, okay. So they wherever you see on the television, they say they will support you, and then and so on, okay. I think, oh, it's quite, okay, easy and very supportive. But when I do the hands-on thing, okay, it's very, very challenging. Okay, it's not like as easy as you watch, okay, they talk on television, because talk is cheap. Actually, so when I search, okay, it's actually, okay, it's very, very tedious, okay, process. Okay, so they will run, okay, the interview sessions. So they will check, okay, your financial, okay, histories, okay, your background, okay, somehow, okay, what else, okay. And these days, okay, you have to understand, okay, the term of money laundry, right? Okay, money laundry. Okay, some people like they call like cuci duit kind of thing. Like, okay, okay, when you do, okay, the franchise, okay, it requires, okay, lots of money. Okay, like 1 million, okay, and so on, okay, so forth. Okay, few hundred thousand. So nowadays, okay, because the government are very strict, okay, so that's why, so the franchisor also are very, very, okay, strict, okay, looking, okay, where, okay, you get, okay, the funding, okay, somehow, because they do not want to involve, okay, in so-called like money laundering, okay, thing. Because like sometimes, okay, out of nowhere, like this individual got like 2 million, 3 million, okay, and want to set up a business. Okay, but now, okay, the government, okay, are very strict, okay, about this, okay, on the money, okay, laundry thing, because we have a AMLA, anti money laundry, okay, act, okay, somehow. So at the same time, okay, the franchisor, okay, when they want to be safe, okay, they check okay their financial status, the background, okay, what the this individual do, okay, and how they obtain okay the money, okay, where the sources can come from, because from unknown sources, okay, so it will be like very very um okay, how to say that, risky for you. Even like myself, when I want to draw my own money in my bank, okay, not much lah, okay, 20,000 only, okay, 20,000, okay, they already like question me what am I going to do with the money, okay, I need to write, okay, some, okay, like small notes, okay, the money I use this, okay, for what, okay, my own money, I want to use my money, okay, and they ask, okay, why I want to use, okay, my own money, okay, okay, not big, for me, okay, 20,000, okay, not so big, okay, if you want to draw, okay, but okay, the government are very very particulars, okay, so if you withdraw, okay, like 19,000, okay, if you already reached, okay, 20,000, okay, the bank will start going to ask you what you're going to use with the money, okay, where you get the money, okay, so I just want to transfer my money to this account, I have to, okay, clarify, okay, somehow, okay, otherwise, okay, you get, okay, a phone call, okay, where you, what you want to use with the money, okay, blah 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 and so on, okay, somehow, okay, so the government are very very particular, okay, on it, so I don't blame, okay, them, okay, but because why, because there's a lot, okay, of the case of issues of money laundering, so these are kind of the process, okay, for you, okay, to know, okay, so not necessarily, okay, like this, okay. Okay, so these are the misconception, okay, about the franchise. Okay, so most thing, okay, people think, okay, it's a safe investment. So yes, okay, it depend, okay, on the franchise. Okay, some maybe like KFC, like McDonald's. Okay, we know, okay, is very very, okay, successful, but maybe like sometimes, okay, like Burger King. Okay, for instance, like A&W. Okay, last time I can't remember in Ipoh. Okay, there's a one fast food outlet, but now replaced, okay, by Texas Chicken. Before this, they have what, I can't remember. Okay, franchise. Okay, Johnny Pizza. Okay, not Johnny Steamboat. Johnny Pizza. They have, last time we have Johnny Pizza. Also Bungkus. Okay, so not necessary, okay, it's a safe, okay, investment. So how much money that you already like spend? Okay, last time, okay, we have like locals. Okay, franchise. Okay, uh okay, we have KLG. Okay, I do not know KLG stand for what, but they sell fried chicken. The concept like KFC, but they we have KLG. Okay, I don't know KL what. Okay, KLG. I do not know what was that, but KLG. Okay, so everyone, okay, want to invest, okay, in that, okay, ventures. Okay, so they are paying about like 200,000, 300,000. Okay, so in Ipoh, okay, that time, okay, they have lots, okay, of KLG. Okay, already. But in the end, because the supporting from the master franchisor, okay, is not good enough. So that's why, okay, the business, okay, fail. Okay, somehow. Last time, okay, I know you guys, okay, some of you eat satay. Okay, eat satay. Last time, okay, we have, okay, franchise, okay, satay. Last time we have Sateria, okay, outlet, okay, selling satay. Okay, so we have like few, okay, outlet, okay, many outlets, okay, last time, but the business so collapse. Okay, so it doesn't mean, okay, the franchise, okay, is a safe, okay, investment. Okay, so you have gone, okay, few hundred thousand, okay, already. So people think, okay, it's a strong industry, ensure franchise, okay, success. So we think, okay, it's a proven, okay, business system. Okay, not necessarily. And of course, okay, you think, okay, that there's no need, okay, to hire, okay, attorney. You have to understand, okay, it's a long term, okay, relationship, and it's very costly. So that's why, okay, the business, okay, is very complicated. So that's why it requires legals, okay, documentation. And people always think it's the best system grows, okay, rapidly, and it's best part, okay, of the rapid growth, okay, system. Okay, and most people think, okay, you can operate it on your own. Okay, this one, okay, I really like, okay, the last, okay, statement. Okay, you guys, okay, agree, okay, with this statement? The franchisor is very nice person. He will help me, okay, out if I need it. Okay, do you agree, okay, with that? Anyone? Do you agree franchisor is a very nice person? Okay, he will help you or help me out if I really need help. Okay, what do you think?
Help during
Anyone?
pandemic.
Help during pandemic. Okay, do you think they really help you?
Invest on
Okay,
the
so
vaccine.
okay, actually, okay, Hari, okay, to be honest with you, okay, I have to agree that okay, in the beginning, okay, they are very nice person. Okay, I don't say okay in the end they are bad person, but in the beginning they're really really good. Okay, at you. Okay, why? Okay, yeah lah. You have to understand. Okay, okay, he's the one. Okay, who will get okay 1 million from you. So he's the one who do the selling. Okay, you are the one who buy okay the franchise okay system. You are the one who pay 1 million. Okay, all the royalties payment. So that's why okay in order to secure okay the agreement, so they are very super nice okay at you, everything okay, every problem we always support you from the back lah. Okay, always support you. Okay, all those things. But okay, when the agreement already been signed, okay, yes, they still support you, but okay, it's not like as the first time okay that you meet them lah, super nice. So in this time okay, you have to be on your own. Okay, somehow maybe like some of the thing, the critical okay issue, they will support you. Okay, like if like well known and unwell not well known okay companies, they will very super nice. Okay, but when they can't okay help you, okay, they kind of disappear. So that's why okay in the end, okay, the franchise system, certain of franchise okay, companies fail or collapse okay because lacking of the franchise okay support. So maybe I do agree okay on this partially, but okay when they already get your money, okay, you have to be on your own. It's just like okay when you want to buy things lah, when promoters or salesperson approach you, okay, so they talk very nice. So when they get okay what they want, okay, so they just like ignore you okay after that. So that kind of selling concept is not good lah. Okay, because okay you need to get okay like long term relationship. When I do sales, okay, even though they no longer okay my customer are still good okay with them, because I know okay that if I good with them okay they will give me like reference. Like some of people okay they not bother, so that is the short term okay okay short term thinking. Okay, so you have to think long term. Okay, so that's why okay I always okay happy friend okay with many okay people. All right. Okay, so this is more on the franchising. Okay, so the franchise okay so this is the 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 misconception okay as well, because okay you think okay that being in franchise okay you can get rich okay quickly, and of course okay the false assumption that buying a franchise is a guarantee for a business success. It doesn't mean, because I already like explained okay earlier. And of course okay there will be like certain conflict of interest between franchisor okay and franchisee. So maybe like fast food okay, maybe having like less issue, but maybe you remember when I mentioned like product okay trademark okay just now. So maybe like okay I don't want to mention okay companies. Okay, maybe like you are selling product A, okay, like multi-level marketing. You are supposed selling product A, you are using okay let's say like A okay franchise okay company, but at the same time you are selling franchise B okay company, so you mix up okay together. So actually okay it's wrong, you cannot do that. So if you are representing franchise A, you have to sell all franchise A company. So you cannot bring any of any other franchise okay companies okay in that premise. For your information, some okay franchisee okay do that okay because they want to gain okay more revenue, and maybe because the franchisor, the main franchisor A, for instance, maybe okay the sales okay is not as good okay somehow. So that's why okay they need to cover back okay their cost. So that's why they're selling others okay product from franchise B, C, and onwards. Okay, so there will be okay conflict okay of interest on this. Okay, so this is more on the international okay franchising. So they basically okay the reason okay why okay like especially like United States, right? They have okay foreign expansion okay through franchising, because mostly okay their market already become saturated. Okay, saturated, it doesn't mean it become declining, so means that okay it become compact okay already. Okay, so the competition also become like so much okay fierce. Okay, because like everyone like selling okay the product. So that's why okay in order for you, for them okay to avoid okay like very fierce competition, so that's why okay go abroad. Okay, so that's why like recently, like in Malaysia, okay, what we have fast food. Okay, the latest fast food we have Taco Bell. Okay, in KL, I can't remember which area. Taco Bell. Okay, for your information, because everything in United States is already become saturated. So that's why okay, they move to another country, another region. Okay, Arab countries. Okay, Arab country, we have a lots okay of rich okay Arab countries in China. So that's why okay they have it okay all there. Okay, uh because due to the saturated okay market okay already. Okay, so these are the steps okay before you look okay on buying okay franchise okay overseas. You have to look on the value on the franchisor name. Okay, like KFC, McDonald, you do not need to worry so much lah. So let's say like others. Okay, maybe last time like Subway or maybe like Taco Bell. Okay, for instance, is it can be accepted okay in Malaysia? Or maybe like I do not know whether you have heard okay that's one famous uh last time lah. Okay, franchise. Okay, we call it grandma. Okay, Grandies, not grandma. Grandies, grandma pula. Grandies, have you ever heard okay Grandies? Okay, they are also okay selling okay fast food. Okay, ori bungkus. Okay, somehow. Okay, for your information. And of course okay, you need to get good lawyers because you are doing the business okay with the foreign okay people. Okay, so they have okay, like different culture, different okay rules and regulations. So that's why okay you need to make sure okay every agreement is aligned. Okay, and determine whether the product service is sellable, whether it's sellable okay or not. Okay, in the foreign okay countries. Okay, for instance okay have you heard Jollibee? Jollibee, anyone? Jollibee, if you are from Sabah and Sarawak, okay, maybe you can't familiar with Jollibee. Okay, so Jollibee, okay, it's actually not from United States. It's from the Philippines. Okay, for your yes, from the Philippines. Okay, for your information. So since that okay, the Sabah and Sarawak, okay, it's like nearby. Okay, to Philippines. Okay, and maybe like they sometimes okay do like share like almost similar. I don't say 100% almost similar culture. So that's why the preference okay is there. So that's why okay they can penetrate okay in Sarawak and also in Sabah. Okay, but I don't think that they now penetrate okay in Peninsula. So far no. Okay, maybe okay if they try to penetrate to Peninsula, okay, maybe okay some of us never heard it. Okay, so it's very difficult to sell. But if you mention to Sabahan or Sarawakian, okay, they're very familiar with Jollibee. Okay, somehow. And in fact, for your information, Jollibee is very, very successful. Okay, in the Philippines, even KFC, McDonald cannot beat them. Okay, for your information. And find out okay how much training and support that you will receive okay, from the franchise. Or that's the most okay, important thing. Okay, somehow. Okay, so I think okay that's it okay for today. So I think okay I think like today's okay class okay we managed to finish it okay 10 minutes okay earlier compared to the previous okay classes okay where I need to drag okay thumbs. Okay, is there any question okay before we end okay today's okay lectures and also the whole lecture? So we already like fulfill all the 14 weeks. All right, so okay, first of all, I'm really sorry. Okay, whenever I offended you. Okay, if you feel offended. Okay, of or wherever. Okay, I thought because I thought. Okay, I sometimes. Okay, I don't. Okay, like be too apologetic. Okay, I just thought okay from my heart. Okay, somehow. So sometimes okay, it might okay offended you. Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, for that. Okay, so I hope okay you can forgive me. Okay, due to my weakness. All right. And I hope okay you guys okay do well okay in your coming okay final okay assessment. So even though my paper okay we do not have okay final okay assessment. Okay, so everything okay is a coursework. So make sure okay today you need to submit okay the coursework the group the individual okay assignment in the respective platform that I provided in the course plan. Please check okay
Email.
later. Okay, email, not my email, the
UBTE. Course email.
UBTE. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, please check okay that platform. Okay. So you do not need to worry, okay, about the failure. Okay. I don't think that you guys, okay, will fail my paper. Okay. Definitely no. Unless if you're not submitting, okay, okay, any, okay, of the assignment. Okay. That one I cannot help. Okay. But okay, if you submit, okay, everything, okay, you do not need to worry, okay, already. So let me do, okay, my work, okay, to give, okay, grade, okay, to you guys. Okay. Okay. So any more questions? Okay, before, okay, we end, okay, this session. I don't have anything to give you, but I can give you this. Okay. Okay.
Sir,
So
I got
I
one important question.
okay. What question, Harry?
Our assignment is like based on one entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, one entrepreneurs. Okay, the
Yeah,
individual assignment.
yeah. Sometimes the some entrepreneur have the partnership with another one, right? Like partners,
Y-
like I
Yes.
and Mr. Adi do business.
Okay.
Some of the ideas and strategy, like I give its mine. Another one
Okay.
is like some like external, the internal, like provided by Mr. Adi. In the
Okay.
assignment, right, I put my let's say I do assignment on Mr. Adi. So I
Mhm.
put what Mr. Adi did. Then some of the things I put need to mention, right. This one not done by Mr. Adi, it's done by Mr. Hari, like that.
Yes. Okay. You can do, okay. Like that. So basically, okay, you, okay, it's up to you. Okay, it's more on the writing skill. Okay,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
so if you want to talk about like myself, okay, only, okay, that's fine. But if you want to talk like include, okay, a little bit about like yourself, okay, also because you also, okay, contributing, okay, the
contributed.
ideas. Okay, so you can also, okay, include, okay, as well. But of course, okay, you have to emphasize more about that particular person. Even though, okay, his contribution, okay, in the company, okay, is small, okay, for instance, but you can elaborate it more, because even though, okay, small contribution, but it can give a lots of impact.
Yeah.
Even though, okay, the company shares, okay, that particular person owns, okay, earns, okay, is very small, but you have to tell, okay, what is actually do, okay, somehow.
Okay, sir.
uh
But it's
okay.
good to give the credit to the right person, right? We no need to lie like everything done by Mr. Adi.
Yeah, yeah, true. Okay, it's much better. Okay, because why? Because like not everything can be done, okay, by you. Because you have to understand, when you do the business, okay, it's not like a one man show. Okay, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe, okay, you just like emphasize, okay, what, okay, the most, okay, the contribution, okay, that this particular, okay, person, okay, have done, okay, for the company. Basically. Okay, so what the impact, okay, that he have given. Okay, basically.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, sir. Fair and square.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Anyone? Okay. Dini. Others? No questions. Okay. So I think if no more questions. Okay. So
Sir, are
thank
you
you.
Camparian?
I know I'm from Ipoh. You? How about you, Hari? Are you
Ipo.
from Ipoh? You
Ipo.
from Ipoh as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Ipoh ini pekan orang handsome.
Uh, Sir, later Sam breaks turun Ipo, is it?
No. I'm staying in Ipoh. Okay. Actually.
Huh?
I'm staying in Ipoh. When I go to Utah, I'm driving, okay, every day. Last time, but now, okay, cannot lah because of PKP.
Sir, which
Okay, so
area?
maybe once a week, twice a week lah, I go to campus lah. Okay. I think like these 2 weeks I don't go to campus because, okay, they know, okay, I was wearing, okay, like pink bracelet, okay, last time, okay, they scared lah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was being quarantined, okay, last week. Okay, so now, okay, already like been taken off lah. Okay, the bracelet being removed lah. Okay, because there's a case, okay, on my niece, okay, kindergarten. Okay, so my niece, okay, and my brothers, okay, stay with me, so affected lah. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, but nothing happened lah. Okay, it's just like SOP lah, because like the school got case, so that's why, okay, they stay together with me. So I've been affected lah to be quarantined, okay, as well. Not affected, okay, to COVID, but affected lah to be quarantined lah. Mm. Okay. Okay, so anything else? Okay, so maybe if no more, okay, thank you so much, okay, for this, okay, lovely, okay, trimesters, okay. So I'll be seeing you, okay, not in this class, okay, because you guys, okay, already passed, okay. Maybe we see outside.
Eh,
We see outside. Okay, so if I can't recognize you, so just greet me. Okay, because like I have to be honest because I never okay see you okay personally. Okay, somehow. So if you ever okay recognize me, okay, just greet. Okay, just say hi. Okay, you do. So I'll definitely okay will greet you back. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, I love you all. Okay, bye bye.
bye, sir.
Bye bye.